It was late evening on December 24th, 2001, Dallas, Texas. While everyone else is out celebrating Christmas Eve, 48-year-old Kevin Butler is staying at home making dinner for himself and his roommate Larry. And as he can hear Larry down the hall saying something, he's busy doing his own thing. He hears the doorbell ring. And as Kevin goes and he opens the door, he's thinking to himself, oh great, it's Johnny Cerna. Johnny was a former employee of Kevin's pool company, and he's standing there out on his porch with his half-brother, Daniel Torres. And Johnny is furious because he got fired. He got fired because of the fact that Kevin wrote him a check for $30 for a pool cover, and Johnny, being the crook that he was, turned around and modified that check to make it $300. And Kevin fired him for it. But they were going round and round. Johnny just couldn't let it go. And this is what Johnny was arguing with him on the porch. And right as Kevin's like, you know what? I've had enough of this. I'm busy making dinner. And he goes to close the door. And Johnny and Daniel just storm clean through it, knocking Kevin down to the ground. And as they knock him down to the ground, they're taking rope and they're tying him up and they pull a knife on him. And they start to stab Kevin over this $30 check. And all this commotion that's going on, Larry hears it. And Larry comes flying down the hallway and he sees his best friend's on the ground and he's being attacked. And he flies into action. He starts hitting Daniel and Johnny, starts biting them, doing everything he can. But he's just one person. This is 2-on-1. You've got Kevin that's tied up. He can't do anything and he's stabbed. He's hurt. And ultimately, Larry, being overpowered by two other people, he gets stabbed himself. And unfortunately, both Kevin and Larry succumb to their injuries. Meanwhile, the two monsters, Johnny and Daniel, would steal Kevin's truck and take off. But they wouldn't make it far. They wouldn't make it far because the DNA that was on Larry's mouth was used to identify the killers. Now, after they identified the killers, they would still only be charged with one murder. And that's because when I told you that Larry flew down the hallway, that's because he actually did. Larry, whose name was Larry Bird, was Kevin's white-crested cockatoo. Ultimately, Johnny and Daniel were sentenced to life in prison. Now, I'm sorry this isn't a story of survival like it was with Bobby the Wonder Dog. That was a great story. But this one's about unwavering loyalty. I hope you enjoyed.